On this day, April 6, 1199, Richard I of England, the Lionheart, the most feared warrior king in the medieval world, died from an infected crossbow wound at a minor French castle called Châlus-Chabrol, shot by a teenage boy who had no real weapons left and had fashioned a shield from a kitchen frying pan because Richard's siege had taken everything else. By 1199, Richard had built a reputation no medieval king could touch. He had personally led the Third Crusade to Jerusalem, fought Saladin to a standstill, survived shipwreck, and been captured by the Holy Roman Emperor, with England paying the equivalent of 3 years of national income as ransom to buy him back alive. In early 1199, Richard was mopping up a minor French revolt, besieging the tiny castle of Châlus-Chabrol over a disputed treasure hoard. It was far beneath him, a task for a local sheriff, but Richard wanted the gold and rode out personally, walking the perimeter one evening without his chainmail because the garrison was barely a skeleton crew with almost no weapons left. On the rampart was a single defender, a teenage boy named Pierre Basile, using a frying pan as his shield. Richard's siege had stripped the castle of real weapons, and this boy had improvised. Richard reportedly laughed and applauded the ingenuity just before the bolt hit him in the left shoulder, and the wound seemed minor until the surgeons made it worse trying to remove it. Gangrene set in over 11 days. On his deathbed, Richard had the boy brought before him, and Pierre Basile explained that Richard had killed his father and 2 brothers. Richard forgave him completely, gave him money, and ordered him freed as a final act of mercy. He died on April 6, 1199, and his commanders immediately hanged the boy the moment Richard was gone. Richard spent less than 10 months of his 10-year reign inside England. He used the kingdom as an ATM to fund his wars in France and the Holy Land, and once said he would sell London itself if he could find someone to pay for it. The greatest warrior king in medieval Europe, killed by a child with a frying pan, at a castle nobody remembers, fighting for gold he never lived to spend.